While the world sleeps, dreamers build empires. Not in the glow of public applause, not in the comfort of convenience, but in the quiet, sacred hours when the sky is still dark and the rest of the world is still negotiating with their snooze button. Because there is a moment just before the sun rises when your destiny is listening. And the question is, will you speak to it with clarity, courage, and action? Or will you sleep through it like everyone else? Every morning is a reset, a divine invitation to begin again. And most waste it. They reach for their phone before they reach for their purpose. They scroll before they pray. They consume before they create. But champions, the rare few who lead lives worth remembering, they rise with intention. They don't wait for motivation. They create momentum. They dominate the day before the world wakes up. This is where the battle is won. Not at noon, not in the middle of the chaos, but in the silence before it all begins. Thomas Edison didn't wait for permission. He rose with an obsession to illuminate the world. Henry Ford didn't need a roadmap. He built his own roads while others walked in circles. Lincoln, broken but unbowed, wrote speeches by candlelight while his country was on the brink of collapse. They understood something simple and profound. Success belongs to those who master the morning. Why? Because your morning is pure. It's not yet polluted by opinion, distraction, or doubt. It's a blank page. A clean slate. A battlefield waiting for your flag. When you wake up early, when you take command of the first hour, you don't just get a head start on the world. You start becoming who you were meant to be. It all begins with belief. Not wishful thinking, not a hope for the best attitude, but belief as a force. Belief like a sword you sharpen daily. You must look in the mirror and see the version of yourself no one else can see. Yet, Vincent Peale said it best. Change your thoughts, and you change your world. Not you might. Not if you're lucky. You will. And it's not magic. It's mechanics. You think stronger thoughts, you speak bolder truths, you act with more urgency, and your external world begins to follow your internal one. You can't afford to wake up every day dragging your doubt around like chains. You were not made to crawl. You were made to command. Your beliefs shape your actions shape your habits sculpt your legacy. So I ask you, what kind of legacy are you building between the hours of 5 and 7 a.m.? Is it soft and forgettable? Or is it forged like iron in the fire of discipline? The choice is yours. It always has been. Let's talk about clarity. Most people wander through their mornings like ghosts. They wake up because they have to. They brush their teeth while dreading the commute. They mumble into their coffee, trapped in a life they never chose. But clarity is power. And clarity begins before the sun touches the earth. You need to wake up and know exactly what matters, what drives you, what you're chasing, what you're building, what version of yourself you're stepping into. Don't just rise early, rise with definition. Write down your vision every morning, not once, every day. The human brain is wired for repetition. That's why marketers bombard you with the same ads. That's why lies, when repeated, become truth. And that's why your vision, when written every morning, becomes your reality. You cannot dominate your day while living someone else's life. You cannot own your time while chasing someone else's definition of success. Success is personal. It's not found on a stage, a screen, or a scoreboard. It's found in the stillness of dawn when you finally ask yourself, what am I really here to do? Don't let the noise answer that question for you. Vision, purpose, action, discipline, belief. These are not just principles. They are spiritual weapons. And every morning the battlefield resets. While the world sleeps, your enemies multiply: laziness, fear, self-pity, distraction, anxiety. You don't defeat them by hiding. You don't overcome them by wishing. You conquer them by rising before they do. Discipline is not punishment. It is self-respect. To rise at 5 a.m. and train your body is to declare, I am not my weakness. To write your goals before checking your phone is to declare, I control my attention. To meditate, pray, or visualize your highest self is to declare, I live by design, not default.